Good evening and welcome to The Wrap Tonight. I am your host, Kasunde Wellington. The most trending stories, controversial conversations, and even the comedy shaken down brought to you every Monday and Tuesday at 22:30. Coming up on the show today, we will be talking all things sport because Barbara Banda made it to the Ballon d'Or list, the only Zambian to do so, and she's doing it as the first female and a very, very excellent player, if you do ask me, and if I do say so myself. It doesn't end there because Vachiporoporo and I can go winner last week, but you know who's the biggest loser? Messi Mwizukanji, who was trending on Twitter as well as Facebook for wearing a Stofila Sunzu jersey, and it seems like Sunzu actually gave a response to that. We also get to hear more about Auntie Millie. Yes, she continues rambling and rambling and more rambling, and it's just chaotic. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Also, what is social media without a woman showing us more than she should be showing us? Chishimba of the PR Girls made trends, even though it was just for a short while. She went ahead to share risky pictures on her birthday, and we get to talk all about her on My Woman Crush this Monday. But if you are going through load shedding and you're watching us as a repeat or you're watching us live, even if Mulibe Malite, it is all right. All you need to do is stick around and catch me on the other side as I tell you how Diamond TV can make your load shedding days a little bit brighter. Catch me on the other side. Welcome to The Wrap Tonight, the craziest story social media have to offer, and I'm here to break it down for you. Speaking of social media, follow Diamond TV on Facebook at Diamond Media Zambia, pa YouTube ni Diamond TV Zambia, Instagram at Diamond TV Social, na pa X sponsor Tilipo, it's Diamond TV Zambia, and I'm going to my TikToks. Follow us on TikTok as well at Diamond TV Zambia. But let's go back to YouTube. So when you go to our YouTube channel, you subscribe, you turn on the notifications, take a screenshot of you being subscribed and send it to the number that is on the screen right now. Just like that, on Fridays, you stand a chance to be in our lucky draw where you can get yourself a power bank and data right here on us. So data sin come at 5 GB, sin come at 10 GB, sin come at 15, sin come at 20. Income at 26 gigabytes courtesy of Zamtel. Also, this power bank can charge both your phone and your laptop, so you are really sorted out in this time of load shedding. But if you're unable, or if you've already done the draw and you've already sent in that screenshot, be on the lookout on the street because just yesterday or last week, Tenzekuli Dani Kaya Festival, where we caught up with Your Maps, and here's what he had to say about even if Mulibe Malite, it is all right.
No, Malite, it's all right. It's a wrap.
So just like that, even if you do not have Malite, it's still all right for Diamond TV. Subscribe, send us that screenshot, and you will be a lucky winner like Your Maps because he got himself a power bank. Let's get into the trends today, and starting us off is Barbara Banda. Now, last week, the internet was scoring and roaring with a lot of celebratory and thank you messages and comments to Barbara Banda for being able to scoop a nomination in the 2024 season of the Ballon d'Or Awards. Now this is like my Grammys. If you follow music, it's like the Grammys of football. If you follow sports, it's like the Oscars of football. If you follow Diamond TV, it's the Portiers of football. Now this is the first time a Zambian athlete, yes, a Zambian, whether female or male, has been nominated in this category. Barbara Banda has already been making noise in the world of soccer because her Orlando Pride transfer broke the record in Africa for most expensive female player, and you know, Rachel Kundananji followed suit, and so Rachel kind of like took the spot. But Barbara has been a huge export, even just when she was taken to China to play in China before she was playing for the US. She had already been doing big things for her country, big things for the people at the Olympics, and so much more. more. It's beautiful to see that we're celebrating, you know, women, not only just women, but we're also opening ourselves up to more opportunities that are in the football world. And so we congratulate Barbara Banda. We say thank you to her. She's such an amazing inspiration to the people that, you know, follow soccer religiously. Elo, I know the men. If you're on the men's national team, you should feel some shy. Not because it's a woman or anything, but just feel some shy, you know? Because how can you not even win? Dishimunta inda ku balando akuchan represent. Imu makango no win a game yana against Makote. What is that? Honestly, what is that? But I'm not going to take away from Barbara Banda. Huge congratulations to her. And if you want to catch up with more sports on Diamond TV, be sure to watch the Sports Desk at 16:13 the week and 16 hours over the weekends. But also catch our news bulletins at 18:45 and 20 hours every single day right here for Diamond TV. We move on to more soccer news because Tofila Suzu has told Mwizukanji to leave him alone, please. A lot of people had so much fun dragging Mercy on social media because of a video that she had posted. And in this video, she was wearing Sunzu's jersey. Let's take a look.
We're being patriotic today. We're going to support the boys.
That was Mercy just supporting the boys. You know, the game was happening on Friday, last week Friday, and so she was there wearing a jersey. She even posted laughing, saying, I'm off to pretend like I know what an offside means. Well, the guy who is labeled behind her, Sunzu, did not take it lightly, and honestly I really don't think this was Suzu who wrote this, but he shared to his Instagram with exclamation mark. I mean, it's one thing to just put a full stop or a punctuation, but putting 3, 4 exclamation marks saying, Mercy Mwizukanji, please leave me alone. Let me be. This took Twitter by storm. People are saying, how can we win like this? This is why we're losing. Suzu, Mercy. I really think it was somebody who did this because Sunzu's Instagram is very dormant. He doesn't post as much on his Instagram, and if anything, he's one of those soccer stars who've kept a very low profile. They do not make noise. They do not, you know. Well, soccer stars are very different. Especially the girls in the DMs are suffering. The girls in the boarding houses are suffering. Every single soccer star, if they have a little tepe on them, you know, they've played for the national team or they're playing for big teams here in Zambia, TP Mazembe in Congo or whatever, their DMs are going to be flooded with girls just throwing themselves at the guys because it's cool to date a soccer star, so I've heard. And so Sunzu doesn't seem like the type. He might have had his time when he was with our Zambian glory team. Yes, that's the only team that has made us proud. Arena AFCON winners, those guys. But right now, he keeps a very low profile. A lot of people say he's got quite an amount of property. He invests his money well, and he's also kept his body well because he's capable of playing in, you know, the team right now. In the Cote d'Ivoire game he was defending, and even when we were vying for, you know, the World Cup, Sunzu was one of those people that we saw that he was very proactive, trying to get us into the qualifying nations and whatnot. To think that he would write this about Mwizukanji is a joke for me. I don't think it actually happened, but if it did, Twitter did not let her sleep, and even till today people are still commenting, laughing, sharing, and just sharing their thoughts on that particular video. It was all in good fun. I mean, you can see her post. She wasn't calling out Sunzu. Well, you don't know with these girls. You never know. Allegedly, word on the street. You never know what's happening with these girls. But I think it was genuinely innocent. Before we move on to my next story, I want to, maybe I should save this for my other version, but I'm very displeased, I'm very displeased with the national team's performance. And I'm not saying this as a person who analyzes soccer or whatever, but we'll get to that in my other version. We move on to our last trend of the day, and Auntie Millie keeps on keeping on. It's just like she can't stop talking, that woman. She can't stop yapping. Well, as you know, when Lillian Mutambo was bashing royalty makeup over makeup they had done on a prophetess, she called on to Mwizukanji to defend or side with Lillian and not with Royalty, but the owner of Royalty Makeup is a friend of Mwizukanji's, so Mwizukanji sided with her friend. And because that happened, Lillian Mutambo called Lily or Millie to say, Miriam, go to the live and defend me and take my side. Because Miriam was drunk that day, she decided to go to social media and insult Mwizukanji, call her names, downplay her entrepreneurship journey to say, you've never sold anything in your life. How are you an entrepreneur today? That all happened, and it seems like there was a rift between Mwizukanji and Millie. Fast forward to a couple of days ago, on her page, Miriam, yes, and Millie decided to post a picture of Mwizukanji, kind of like talking about reconciliation. And Mwizukanji gave her back the heat to say, you don't get the right to post a picture with me, acting like things are all kumbaya, like things are okay in dish. Just the other day, Mwizukanji up a live feed, I can't say that, but it is late night TV. And then you come here and try to make things seem like they're okay. But Millie decided to go live and share her side of the story as to what exactly happened. Let's take a look.
To voice their lungs out. Entrepreneur of the year. Muntu wamenesa na gulisa pala kapdula cake. Amba kugulisa kapdula more than me. In fact, after me, entrepreneur. Now of my bloggers vaupuba, my stations vaupuba, useless. Learn to ask. Learn to investigate about certain things. I'm okay. I'm very much okay. Mwalitumpa sana. Nilatuberesha. In a panoktipe janga ifike 1.1, I've got clients all around the world because of Lydia Mutambo. Lydia kakamba chache ndindishi mufuna safuna mufuna mumpatikize nimbonga sana mkono. You know, inoke kidist nimkonda ero weda mwe mukambe kuti chani get out nibena ina nchito kidis nimkonda yo mkabwela hapa ya mashua chani leave Yahuwah alone, my father in heaven, and leave the savior Yahusha.
That is Miriam or Millie's side of the story. Allegedly, somebody who owns access to the page posted that picture because Millie would never post a picture of Mwizukanji, knowing very well the rift she caused between there. But it seems like people are now telling Millie that this Lillian Mutambo woman is not your friend. She is not your colleague. She's not somebody that you should, you know, be buddy-buddy with, because obviously she has decided to take a side, and it's not your side in all of this Mr. Mulwanda, Faith 9-1 closet, new girlfriend, new catch. Miriam is a bitter divorced wife again. It's just so much going on, and just because it's so much going on, I want you to digest it, and then when we come back, we get into my other version and my crush for the day. You're still watching The Wrap Tonight. I'll be back right after this. Still tuned into The Wrap Tonight right here on Diamond TV, your home of Z pop culture, and now also giving you a chance to be elated, enlightened, even though Zesco is doing its thing. How do you do that? You take a screenshot of you being subscribed to our YouTube channel, send it to our WhatsApp number, and just like that, you are entered into our lucky draw every Friday, where you can walk away with 26 gigabytes of data and a power bank courtesy of us here at Diamond TV and our partners. Let's get into my other version, and today on the other version, I want to complain with the national team. I want to complain about the national team. I want to voice myself out because it's shameful. It's so much shame, honestly, you guys. I know a lot of people that are watching me on the other side are soccer experts. You guys go to wherever you drink from, your shetsanyamas, and have full discussions about who needs to leave the team, what coach needs to do this. Even if Faz has a lot of drama going on, and I mean there's a lot of commotion at Faz right now. There's a lot of scandals with money that they're supposed to pay, you know, athletes, with certain things that are just not right within the body body and the entity. As a team, guys, you are constantly letting us down. And I'm saying this to the players because I'm a person who understands what it means to represent a team. For example, I stand here representing Diamond TV, okay? If anything goes wrong, you're seeing me. It won't matter who's behind, who's tweaking the sound, it will be my name on the line. So whoever is in the national team, we're not seeing your technical guys. We're not seeing Avram Grant play. You're the ones playing. And so we're blaming you for not playing right. How do you keep the goal at 0-0? Together, you know? Okay, at least if you're not going to win, let it be a draw. Is it a chabe draw? Not that you kuchaya mombame or such thing. Sing I say so game. Game kufika last 1. Another one 2. After we paid for those, my taxpayer money, took you to that game. My taxpayer money made sure that you entered a nice hospital or a hotel, and then you bring back nonsense? As a national team, I really am so discouraged, honestly, truly. And I do say this away from this platform, but I will say it here, and these do not reflect the views of Diamond TV. Please bear with me. I'm saying, honestly, we should cut funding to the national team. We should give it to the girls. We should maybe invest in younger talent and fresher guys. Let's do the necessary things that have to be done. If it's the coach, throw him away. If it's the keepers, throw the keeper away. If it's the defenders, throw them away. But I am blaming you. The ones who are playing soccer, yes, you, when a Kings Kangwa, when a Sunzus, when a Emmanuels. I'm blaming you guys because you're the guys that we see on the field. It's not about how technical it was or how hard it was or how little preparation you had. It's the people we see on the pitch that I am blaming. You can come for me in the comments, and that's why we let the show go live on YouTube and also share snippets to our TikTok. That's why we want to hear your thoughts. So if you don't agree with me, go to the comments and not agree with me. If you do agree with me, go to the comments and agree with me. Still on the show, I need to talk about my crush today, Chishimba Nyambe of the PR Girls. Now, Chishimba is the managing partner of PR Girl Media, the guys that have brought you the Lusaka July, the Penthouse Party, the Safari Picnic, and the Beer View Festival. These guys, they pride themselves in amazing events. But over the weekend, per Saturday, is the birthday of Chishimba, and she decided to bless the country with pictures that include her not having a top on. Now, a lot of people were not okay with the pictures, but of course there were also a lot of people that were saying beautiful, gorgeous, brave, 39, look at how she looks, like her body is goals, her body tea, you know, attitude, now walk off. A lot of people say that, but for me personally, Chishimba is a brand. She's such a big brand, and when you're a brand, you have to separate your personality, wants and needs from what you've built as a look. That's not the look that Chishimba has given us. That's sexy mamacita, barely clothed, cleavage. Even though that's her in her personal life, that's not what PR Girl looks like. And she took the pictures down. I mean, there's not even a single picture online showing her without a top, because she was that quick with ensuring that the image stayed the same. Anyway, those that saw it, us who saw it, you who didn't see it, you gotta be quick next time, you know, maybe not, you're gonna see it. And that is my woman crush for today. Thank you so much for watching the Wrap Tonight with me, your host, Kasunde Wellington. I've seen your comments crying over Chichi Daisy. She's somewhere, she will be back, but in the meantime, let's enjoy each other's company. I have to love and leave you. Remember to keep it locked to Diamond TV, DSTV 271, and GOTV channel 20. Until you see me again on your screen, it is a good night.